Well, the hashtag Lisekazini comes alive again here in Mpumalanga. TS Galaxy facing Siwelele here at the Mbombela Stadium in Nelspruit. Two teams that have suffered two defeats between each other. TS Galaxy have lost their opening game in the Betway Premiership this season, and Siwelele lost the last game of the opening season for them. So this would mean a lot for them in terms of getting the maximum points in this match. Will it be a TS Galaxy claiming a victory here at home, or is the Siwelele, the visiting team, the one that will claim maximum points here at the Mbombela Stadium? The supporters have not disappointed the Siatumuza team, having to attend each and every game that is played at the Mbombela Stadium. As they come out of the tunnel, they know that a lot is at stake. Maximum points are something that they would like to salvage between the two sides. Or will it be Siwelele, the visiting team, or TS Galaxy? Well, only 90 minutes will leave to tell a tale between the two sides. The pitch is looking very immaculate, playable conditions. Nobody can complain about it. All they need to do now is get themselves scoring those goals. You see the likes of Velase, one of the players that is going to be very influential playing up front, and as well as the young man Puso Ditejane, very instrumental for Sia Dumuza team, that is a Puso Ditejane. Saluleko Mahlambi also being one of the players that will really have to play a very vital role in his attacking prowess. Between the sticks of TS Galaxy, they've kept the likes of Tape Ira. Still the man between the sticks for TS Galaxy. Katamkaka also having to play a very vital role in his role since they've introduced him. Well, starting 11 for TS Galaxy, Tape Ira, Kulumani Ndamane, the man in the center of the park, that's Mlungisi Mbunjane, the captain himself, mentoring the young boys, that is Nkankamkaka, as well as the senior player, that's Mpom Velase. Coach Agnanda Gagnovic is starting 11. Well, Coach Lichono Nosiema, Tabo Mukele, Porisho Shanoka, and Siabonga Ndebele. Nico Mobi was the captain Zampel to be on the right flank, making those runs. The man that's consolidating in the center will be Hape Morale. Nico Mobi, Lungi Simbunjana, seniors of the club, or Takasan Mbanja will be the man that's between the sticks for Siwelele this time around, and of course, as sitting on the bench, Tape Ira continues where he left off, continues to be the goalkeeper for Siatumuza. From Lungis Mbunjana getting a start once again for his team. It's been a while in the previous season that struggled to get a starting 11. However, the trust is still there. Tossing off the corner, Nico Mobi just also saying his views on how he wants to start. Maybe Mbunjana wants to start from the left to the right. And I guess the side that they choose plays a very vital role for either side. So from Lungis Mbunjana protesting where he wants to go, which direction he would like to take here. However, they keep the left and the right sides as they had positioned themselves. However, you know, Siatumuza are wearing a very familiar color with the technical team of Siwelele. Coach Lichono Nosiema as the head coach of Siwelele, obviously assisted by the likes of Coach Andre Arense. He's sitting on the bench here. Siwelele team, this time around they're saluting a less green and white grandstand as their supporters are not here, but Adnan Pegarovic has got most wins for himself here at the Mbombela Stadium, that is the head coach of TS Galaxy. He'd like to continue where he left off in the previous season. Can he do it this season, the 2025-26 season? That is Coach Adnan Beganovic. The salute and the Siatumuza team just hearing the supporters cheering them and just screaming at them as they're about to get their groove on and get to start here. Well, 90 minutes awaits between the two sides. Will it be Siwelele or TS Galaxy claiming a home victory? Well, it's all things start here. Pom Velase with pace, pressing Mbanja. Velase just introducing himself to Mbanja with high press and speed. The hashtag is SSDiski. That's the hashtag that we keep going with on your World of Champions. It's the Betway Premiership 2025-26 season. Like I had said earlier on, in terms of player personnel between the two sides, they're familiar with each other. Ball is played on the way to the back now. The player positioning too of Siwelele, very interesting shuffling of players. Pokisho Sanoka and Tabo Makele with the players that rather Makele that really are consolidating at the back here, as well as Siandebele. Neo Rapo being the left wing back here. So it'll be very interesting to see how the Neo Rapos and the Nico Mobis will be moving forward. Former partner in crime, that is Kgape Morale, used to post the center of the park back in the days with the talent Bata, who then moved to Orlando Pirates. Now switched to the other side, looking for Neo Rapo, keeps the ball alive. It's getting pressure on him, lost position of the ball here. TS Galaxy cleared the ball from danger. Looked very threatening, but it really did not end on affecting the goalkeeper. Intent looked promising, but did not really pay off. There's the handball, and the trailing hand from Kgape Morale caught the face of say young man. So Pelele Matuna, that is. Kakamkaka. The squad of TS Galaxy only having one foreign national player, that is from Cote d'Ivoire, that is Tape Ira. Be slightly confusing with the colors. You'd expect TS Galaxy's color of the season as the navy blue. Tape Ira launches long to Hanyana Lithuania. Pass from Lithuania, but Tatamkaka was late to read the movement. Kgape Morale. It's a very interesting battle between the two sides, Kgape Morale and Mkaka, especially when it comes to high pressing. Now ball is played here. Mbunjana has to cover. Oh, stays strong with his upper body. It's Mbunjana. Mkaka receives. Goes wide. Lithuania forces her to play back to Undamane. That is Lithuania still in position of the ball and not rushing his play and a releasing of a pass. Okay, it's Tape Ira. 3 minutes gone and no goalkeeper has been tested yet. Nico Mobi. No, Tabo Makele. The patient build-up and patient play coming out of TS Galaxy players. Damane. Very cool with his play, that's Undamane. With Mahlangu receives, every player gets a feel and touch of the ball before they launch themselves going forward. And this play, well, they're familiar with each other, so that's why the Siwelele players are not pressing high. They understand how the counter-attacks and the long balls played by a TS Galaxy can cause an upset for them most of the time. So they'd rather sit deep and wait for them to come at them. Also limits the movement of the players of TS Galaxy. Like of Kuso Ditejane just missed a control of the ball here. That's Ditejane. Vincent Pule playing in a new role as a attacking midfielder just to get closer to Sifio Makitikiti. Vincent Pule dropping into his own half just to collect the ball here, trying to get the team on a good mood and a good move too. So So Mutawung that did not give him much space. That's Lintwe Mutawung. Now it's Siwelele's turn to play the ball. Tarazane Mbanja almost gave an opportunity away to Mpomvelas's first touch with his high pressing. Now Rapo. Now Rapo goes down. It's Pesile Matuna. He's got the legs, this young man. There's those Pesile Matuna. Got the power too, just to always put their body on the line and just make sure that if not the ball, then the opponent. And so for Pesile Matuna has also developed pretty well. Now Neo Rapo cuts it in. Pule almost got a chance for Mobi. Nico Mobi opened his foot, but could not really get it towards the goalkeeper. He's in shock himself too that he couldn't convert that chance. Here's Neo Rapo's attempt here. The touch from Mbunjana really unsettled Vincent Pule, and it landed on Nico Mobi. And Nico Mobi, well, the idea was there, away from the goalkeeper, but too much height on it. These are the attempts that you look back and just remember when your team is not scoring goals, but this time around, Siwelele in the game, the right wing back. That is Nico Mobi, almost registered his first goal of the season. Just could not really get it in here. Tape era, sweeper keeper movement. I've seen this play from TS Galaxy in the previous season as they were trying to play out from the back most of the time and get the attack coming right. And they get it right eventually. Now here's a movement again. There's Maki Tikiti. Can stay strong. He's got an option to play wide. Vincent Pule receives, but also the Tejan and gone down. It's going to be a very interesting battle between the two players. Maki Tikiti and the Tejan have met before on DSTV Tiski Challenge. When the Tejan was still under Kaizer Chiefs back in the days. Now ending his minutes with TS Galaxy and playing most of the games for the team. So change of environment sometimes can improve your presence and can also better your performance too. So if you look at Ipuso Tejan and just think that Kaizer Chiefs really got a chance in the first team, got released from the Diski Challenge team, and then on the TS Galaxy squad, gets a good start here. Kulumani Ndamani. This is the third or fourth time Kulumani Ndamani is just playing the ball at the back to Macbeth Mahlangu. Mahlangu wide. Lintwe Mutawung. Mutawung not given access by Maki Tikiti with that movement. Was trying to launch long. Mahlangu again to Mutawung. Forced to tack in too many players in the center. Mbunjana has a dropped deep. Especially Atuna sends it to the box. Mbanja collects. Oh, there's an obstruction here towards Mbanja. Well, the intentions was not really there to obstruct the goalkeeper from Lithuania. Just came from behind. Tarazane Mbanja. There's the look, just shuffling towards the goalkeeper. That's Kanyana Lithuania. Tarazane Mbanja got good number of games in the previous season under a Supersport United, that is. So he's got good minutes on his leg here. Pule to Mobi. Mbunjana. Caught Nico Mobi as Nico Mobi was trying to block him with his upper body, but the foot of Mbunjana landed on Nico Mobi's shin. It sliced through actually. It's not easy to pick it up. From captain to another captain. giving each other a fill here. 181 caps for Nyiko Mobi. He's willing to shake it off. Can't leave that space open. So he has to jog this pain off. Soldier on. Still early in the game, 10 minutes in. Might feel it later on towards the end of the game. Or at the end of the game, just when the body has cooled off. Or then have to deal with it. Now Rapo has done it before with the set pieces most of the time. Getting the balls in from Neo Rapo was not really a difficult thing. He's done it before, the CAF champion winner. Now good ball into the box here. There's a foul here. There's a push on Lintui Mutaung. That push saved Tape Ira. Damane. Pusodi Tejane guides the ball out. Finds Damane. There's again Damane. So playing the ball most of the time at the back. That is Mane Damane. Has barely launched any forward movement. Now, Velase, Vincent Pule. Nyiko Mobi clears the ball. Our ball is in the air here. Pom Velase. It's a man who's played a very vital role in the defensive midfield. Has now been trusted with the frontline role, that is the number 9. Coach Adnan says it's a bit of a reliever also for his team that the FIFA ban has been lifted, so they'll be able to sign players and bring other players on board, so the complexion of the bench will be completely different for TS Galaxy. That's Coach Adnan Begnovic. Or the excitement in terms of the FIFA ban being lifted will be a reliever for him, because he'll be able to use more players. So we have to see which players he'll be introducing very soon. Going for the long throw here, looking for Velase. Ball lands still in the air here. Vincent Pule got pushed by Spesi Matuna, the 25-year-old. Man of Spesi Matuna from Watersmith. Last season he had 3 appearances and did not collect any cards. Or rather this season, this is his 3rd appearance. And 1 assist. Now, Siwelele head coach to be called back from Lesotho, where he's currently coaching at. He was coaching at, and now back in South Africa. So from Lesotho to Bloemfontein, this could be an assist here, but smart move from Makitikiti. That is Usia Ndebele, blocking the movement that TS Galaxy were trying to unlock here from Siwelele Mahlambi. Siwelele Mahlambi is also going to be very excited seeing that his big brother, that's Paramane Mahlambi. Coach Gavin Hunter says he needs to practice, he needs to train more and more and more. And if all goes well and if all is well, they'll then sit down again and have a chat. So at the moment, given an opportunity to train with the team. Now, ball is hosted in the air here. Sanoka's got the height. Makitikiti looks lost. Spesi Matuna is the winner. Ball is going to the back. Hanyana Lithuania. The man who's seen the ball more than the man that is up front, that's Mpom Velase. There's a Tape Ira between the sticks. Pusodi Tejane. He's got pace. If you give him room and space, he's going to exploit it. So Siwelele have to keep a watchful eye on Puso Ditejane's movement can force the winger into the center most of the time. There he is already. Mbunjana gets a touch here. Back to Mbunjana. And it seems as though whenever the ball is played from the back, the two centre back pairing between Kuluman and Daman and Macbeth Matlang, open wide, and Mbunjana comes just in between them to drive the movement of the ball here. Puso Ditejane denied access. Vincent Pule with power, but Ndamane closes it down quickly. Well, all the way from Mpumalanga, and here in Mpumalanga, they've got the green and black, rather the red and black jersey. Always ready to rock it and just be in support of Siatumuza. Makitikiti. Oh, it goes down, and that is Macbeth Mahlangu. Has to put his body on the line as Macbeth Mahlangu, because he has the centre back and a push forward, leaving him Lungis Mbunjana and Damane under siege here, losing position of the ball, then invite a counter attack. Velas receives, Ditejane collects. Chance for Ditejane, but the flag is up for offside. Caught Mpom Velas on offside here. Sanoka handing the ball to Puso Ditejane and says you can place it, since you are blocking where you want to place the ball. Takasani Mbanjwa going long this time around. Vincent Pule, but not get his control right. As the play now, good pressing. Tackle not of the greatest from Siwelele. Kampani Jones. I think it's Kampani Jones is seeing the ball for the second time since the game has started and approaching the 20th minute of the game. It's very quiet for him, and it's less action towards Tape Ira. Now the ball position in favor of TS Galaxy, 52% over 48 from Siwelele. One goal attempt that came out of Siwelele. TS Galaxy have been rotating passes and making movements, but not really getting to the final third. Macbeth Mahlangu. Option of playing Mutawo Mbunjana as per usual. Breaks the window. Akitikiti puts pressure. Rape Moralo delays the pass. Yeah, forced to go back. Now, TS Galaxy players will then position themselves better. Iko Mobi. Jones. Rape Moralo. Rape Moralo's movement is really inviting trouble his way. Puso Ditejane forces situation here. Let me tell you, Sanoka committed a foul. Rape Moralo is just inviting trouble with the negative passes. Going back, sort of him going forward, they dispossessed the ball from him, and it was just trouble coming his way. Pokisho Sanoka had to cover so much space and just deny Puso Ditejane the access of having a better view towards the goalkeeper, because it could have been a troublesome movement for them. Man, holding it down so far. His first start this season. Well, last man to be in the sticks of Siwelele as Ricardo Goss when they were playing against Polokwane City. Polokwane City one against Siwelele here. And some around Siwelele are coming back with a different goalkeeper. Introducing Takasane Mbanjwa. Velase, the new number 9 for TS Galaxy. They give him the role here. Can he do it? Velase has got the technique. Yeah, deflects. I was going just for over the wall here. That's Velase. Oh, Makitikiti signals the bench that he's fine, he's sharp. He can continue to play. That's Makitikiti. Look at the technique here. Just over the wall, but Makitikiti's header played a very vital role here, just to deny Velase that one opportunity from a set piece. Corner kick played in, and Mbanjwa stays on his line. Another corner kick for TS Galaxy. In 1989, that's Velase. Same age as Lungi Simbunjana, former University of Johannesburg midfielder. Good ball in the box. Yeah! They've got the opening goal, Siatumuza. At home, that is. And let me tell you who it is. Seluleko Mahlambi. The Pangamani Mahlambi's younger brother. The newly promoted young man into the first team. Just the previous season, got a couple of games. And today, he gets his first goal of the season. That is Seluleko Mahlambi. Oh, they're doing it as they should. The Siatumuza team will be delighted, will be happy. The band has been playing non-stop for them, and it has paid off. Look at the chance here. Charging out of nowhere, just behind Kape Muralo. And he got to head the ball towards goal here. Bit of a concern on Kape Muralo's performance today. There's basically Lutuli standing next to him, and they were just unable to block Seluleko Mahlambi. Is the goal scorer. TS Galaxy 1 and Siwelele 0. Well, they've got most wins last season here at home. That is TS Galaxy. So it doesn't come as a surprise if they take the lead. Well, in the previous one of the matches that they had played here against Marumukelans, they conceded in the dying minutes of the game when they had the game throughout the 90 minutes. They found themselves conceding a goal. Another match that is underway, Orlando Pirates against Orbit College Stellies, hosting Marumukelans, Polokwane City with Durban City. It's a battle of the citizens. Richards Bay against Chipa United. Chipa United have just also let go of coach Matela. Now they've got Luke Emael to call him cancel his flight to DRC just to get his contract sorted out with Chipa United. Well, this match is the only match with a goal so far out of the 5 games that are currently playing. And they'll be hashtagging SSDiski. SSDiski is your hashtag on your socials. And the Betway Premiership on all your platforms. Enjoy every minute and every moment of this game. Makitikiti runs his way out. Just to shake off the knock. And rushing to come back on, that's Makitikiti. Doesn't want to spend a lot of time outside. The man who's seen less of the ball, Kampani Jones. Now Rapo. Pass gone wrong from Napo. Now Velase sets up a pass to Mahlambi. Mahlambi's got the pace. Mahlambi versus Rapo. Now a chance for Matuna. Now a chance again for Matuna to unleash a strike here, but could not really get it right. Makitikiti's turn is diffused by Mahlangu. Now winning position of the ball as quickly as they can. Mbunjana collects, restarts. Lithuania. Ndamane is very close. Lithuania looking for an option. Velas is calling it up front, but Ndamane got the technique to launch a cross pass. That is a Kulumane Ndamane. Macbeth Mahlangu. Siwelele sitting deep. Lungi Simbunjana collects. Every movement of the ball coming from the back has to get a touch from Mbunjana Velase. The 36-year-old Khurmane still got strong on the legs. Mbunjana they pass here looking for Mahlambi. Mahlambi did not read the movement from Mbunjana, and Velase creating that moment for him. Now, Pusuri Tejane putting pressure. Now Rapo clears the ball here. Vincent Pule receives. Pule's wide. Sanoka chips it over. Now chance here for Makitikiti. He's done it before. Makitikiti stands on his feet. But Ndamane with a quick response to defuse the attack here. Rape Muralo with the chest. Chance for Neo Rapo. Rape Muralo sets up a pass, but gone wrong. Good moments in the final third, but not really converting their moments here. Siwelele. Have to check how best they can just unleash a good counter-attack going forward. And then create those moments if they can. Very vital moments for them in the final third that need to create while it's still early. Siwelele have not really posed a threat up front. It's been more of a threat from TS Galaxy with their moments. Fighting their way through, that is. Teams here, that is. I've not seen Team Sugas on this match or singing the opening song whenever the team is arriving. Now Zatnovic, so far it's looking promising for his team. Can he keep the lead for as long as he can? Ball is played to the back. Takasan Mbanja. He's got an option to go long here, Mbanja, but calmly plays the ball. The delay passes from Takasan Mbanja really a concern here. Gets them wrong at the end of it all. Kape Muralo forward to Jones. Kampani Jones. Jones with pace. Two on him. Jones sets up a cross here, but denied access from Macbeth Mahlangu. It's a lot of teamwork defensively for TS Galaxy players, putting a good shift in the office here. This man, Kampani Jones, also adding pace. Just want to create moments that will really pay off for his team. I have to remember that cross into the box here. Keeper comes out with the touch. Most of you will be concerned and be worried that who's the Kampani Jones? Kampani Jones is the actual Kampani Lungu, but signed with Supersport back then. Born in 1989, the Zambian international. A few calls into the national team. Ndamane wide for Lithuania. So you're making a movement that got stopped very quickly here. Pule, Kampani Lungu. Switching sides now from Lutuli. Looking for Neorapo Mahlambi on a shift. Oh, good control and composure too for Matuna. But his pass was slightly too heavy. Could not locate Lintu Mutawo. Neorapo. Not getting much support. Rapo. Now in the center for Lutuli. Looking for options, that's Lutuli. Minutes gone, and there's less of Siwelele making those forward movements that should create goal-scoring moments for them. Tarasan Banjwa. Banjwa back to Sian Debele. No, Rapo pushed very high here. Kanyana Lithuania. Tape Ira. Very tall man as well, that is Tape Ira. Damane. Lithuania. Matuna. Tunkaka, that's the man that's just keeping it calm wearing the jersey number 12 and composed Bunjana. Wide to Macbeth Mahlangu. It's another strategy of winding down the clock. Just making sure that they don't get excess off the ball, and now that they've got the lead as far as TS Galaxy are concerned. Tape Ira goes long. Whistle blown for a foul, yeah. Well, this is their first ever meeting with the name change, of course. So the head-to-head might not count yet here. Well, TS Galaxy come from a 4-1 win against Chipa United in their last league match on the 19th of August. TS Galaxy scored 4 goals in a game for the first time since the 13th of May 2023. So this is a very great achievement for them. Neorapo looking for option here, but could not really send a pass in. Debele. Sanoka. Pokhashu Sanoka showing his seniority. Mahlambi versus Rapo. Same age, so they know each other very well. If you look at the TS Galaxy, but he won the ball convincingly, and now Rapo realizes that he has going to be behind him, so opted to pull him out. Puso di Tejane. No, Tlantamkaka brought down. Having a very decent battle in the center there with Siwelele Lutuli. Bunjana. Back to Damane. TS Galaxy in the previous season failed to win their 6 opening matches. So just a week ago they won a match against Chipa United. They're changing the narrative, of course, this season. So they need to do it better this time around. TS Galaxy are winless in their last 4 home games in the league. They drew 1 and lost 3. That is the last 4 games that they have played. Although the last one at home, I'll tell you now. Ball is wide, cross into the box. Mbanjwa not bothered. And they were playing against the team that is now rebranded to Siwelele. They won 3-1 against Supersport United. That is TS Galaxy. Then in the 11th of March now, TS Galaxy on the movement, looking for Mvelase. Pass not strong enough. Mkaka going back to Macbeth Mahlangu. Mbunjana Matuna. Mkaka back to Matuna. Now the rotation of the ball is rather very interesting. Mbunjana giving Mkaka instructions that don't go too far. Needs to roll the ball towards him. Ndamane collects. Lithuania gets a touch. Mbunjana dropping deep to be the center back that blockades. This man was making a movement already. That's Matuna. Mahlangu. Back to Mbunjana. Puso Ditejane forced to drop deep and collect and get a touch of the ball here. Ditejane. He's got an option to play that man. That is Matuna in the center. Matuna, ball dispossessed by Makitikiti. Vincent Pule. Can they launch a counter attack here? Sanoka. Mobi. And the pressing from Mkaka is of interest in terms of his sharpness and the quick legs that he comes with. 36 minutes gone and less of Siwelele on the counter attack, less of Siwelele forcing matters in the final third and creating situations in the box here. Vincent Pule sends it wide. Neo Rapo. Can he get a equalizer here? Sends a cross into the box here. Cleared away by Damane. Now solid in their play so far. That's the defense. Of TS Galaxy. Kuluman and Damanes. Vincent Pule. Rapo. Hape Muralo. They turn but loses position of the ball. That's Hape Muralo. Legs seem to be heavy on Hape Muralo. Looking his facial expression. Now the Siwelele team is here and the chairman himself is in song with the supporters there wearing the green and white top. He's not in hiding at all here. He's just in song with the band and the fans that have made their way to Mbombela Stadium. Well, they're currently behind with the hope that they can get something out of it. Mahlambi ran away faster than the ball, just like his older brother used to do back in the days. He would be so quick that Mahlambi would be quicker than the ball and just goes out before the ball actually goes out for a goal kick. Mvelase forced to press. Mbanjwa sends a long ball. Looking for Makitikiti. Movement dispossessed. Mahlambi is the goal scorer here. Ball stolen from Mahlambi. Siwelele launching an attack. But Mkaka to the rescue. Mahlambi trying to be very slick with his movement now, forces Mkaka to commit that foul before it moves on to be a counter attack. That's what teamwork would mean sometimes. Sanoka. Vincent Pule. Vincent Pule and Mbunjana having it very nice and easy as senior players of the match. Puso Ditejane is in the box. Sanoka's guiding Ditejane out. Mkaka receives, forced to go wide. And we see a cross here from TS Galaxy. Mkaka. Mahlangu. Damane. Approaching the 40th minute of the match. And the TS Galaxy still got the lead here. Mbunjane. Do not look pleased with the movement of his teammates. That's Mbunjana. After passing the ball to Tape Ira, he's quickly shouting at his teammates. Puso Ditejana's first charge gone wrong. Well, they still stand. Only match with the goal is still this one. TS Galaxy and Siwelele. Oh, pass. Breaks the defense, but lands in the territory of Tape Ira. Could not locate the green and white man who are making the runs. This would give him time to wind down the clock as much as he can. 10, 15, 20 seconds matter too. Kampani Jones seen less of the ball so far. That's Kampani Lugu. Bit of a concern. Few players with a less action on their legs or less action on the ball. That's the Siwelele players. Lithuania going long, but Sanoka's having it nice and easy with the young players, pressing him most of the time. Nico Mobi, Mahlambi with the pace. Nico Mobi has been less in the final third, just after that one opportunity he had gotten. You'd expect him to be more and more offensive, but he's kept it cool, kept it at bay. Ball is wide. Mutawu. Munjana signals that they play to Macbeth Mahlangu. Tape Ira. They've got the lead, so they'll rotate the ball as much as they can. Munjana. Seniority at its best. The song that matters right now, and the fans that are on a good mood as things stand. Looking at the scoreline, that's TS Galaxy supporters. We've got the lead. Mahlambi looking for Mvelase. Mahlambi finds Mvelase. Chance here for Matuna. The ball was on a bounce. Would have not been a bad idea for him to have gone for goal here. Test the goalkeeper. Put full laces behind the ball, but launched a pass wide. That's especially Matuna, 25 years of age. Decision making slightly got lost on him here. Haven't seen a shot on target between the two sides. It's been more of the ball in the center of the park here. Kampani Lungu to Yikomobi. Slutuli receives. Mobi again. Sanoka. Good movement, passage of play from Siwelele. So Makele, the right centre back, Makitikiti to Makele. Going wide to Siandebele. Keeps it alive. Too many bodies behind the ball here for Siwelele to launch anything long. Velas just keeping shape. Sanoka receives. Looking for a runner here. Sanoka sends a pass to Kampani Lungu. Gets a touch here, looking to find Nico Mobi with his pass, but not really getting it right here. Vincent Pulo was the player brought down here. The man is making also impressive movements. There's Umkaka. Siwelele Mahlambi. Now Rapo sets himself up to go for a good set piece. Rapo launches it into the box here, not properly cleared. Tape Ira guys it out. Giving kudos to Kanyana Lithuania. Was it a decent play so far? That's Kanyana Lithuania. All the ball coming from Rapo will forever be a ball that causes trouble because he knows where to just land the ball most of the time when he's got position of the ball from his set piece. But Kanyana Lithuania, vital parts. Now corner into the box here. The Sanoka hoping to get something with that cross, but really it's not pay off for that Sanoka. Now drinking his opponent's water, that's Sanoka's tired, and grabs the Tape Ira's bottle of water and has a sip. Set piece in place. The man to take the corner kick again, it's Neo Rapo. Now Rapo, now this time around, goes for the far post. Ball is brought back into play here by Ndebele. Kampane Lungu tonight. Counter attack here for TS Galaxy. Puso Ditejan has got pace, got control, has got power. Looking for an option here. Can Mahlambi! Saluleko Mahlambi gets his second goal. He's on a brace as things stand. Beats Takasani Mbanjwa. Great passage of play, great pace too. And Siad Tumuza are the happy family at home. Oh, it's been great energy going forward for the team. And let me tell you, that celebration goes a long way in those social media challenges. SS Diski is the hashtag on social media. Now, Puso Ditejan and not being selfish and pinpointing where Seluleko Mahlambi was running and making the call for the ball and was able to get a good control on it and beats Takasani Mbanjwa. It's Seluleko Mahlambi's evening tonight, and it's all smiles. The former DDC player. Showing great character and great play too, that's Seluleko Mahlambi. Now the band has come alive even more, and it's gotten even louder on the stands because they've got the lead here, and if they hang on to it, they'll continue to be the team that walks away with the win. Still first half, 2 minutes of the added time is lapsed here. Yes, here they'll be blowing it for the halftime whistle. If anything now, they're going to serve a card to the players that jumped onto the field here. And the man that gets the yellow card is Kylie Shemube. He jumped onto the field in celebration with Mahlambi. I guess excitement got the better of him. And now caught him on the referee's books while he's outside. Velase leading up front, his seniority is paying off. But a great evening for the young man that is Seluleko Mahlambi so far. Lithuania Kanyana playing a very vital role defensively. Mpunjan just guiding the team so well thus far in the center, becoming the other center back every time when the wing backs have pushed up, and they're always trying to make sure that they're on a great counter attack whenever they're moving forward. The pace and speed from the young stars of TS Galaxy is really paying off. Pom Velase just deceiving the center backs most of the time, and Mkaka, Seluleko and Mahlambi have played a role. TS Galaxy 2 and Siwelele kneel at halftime. Mercedes. It's going good. Yeah? Not a bad first half at all. Come on. Yeah? It's gonna wanna balance it. Watch. You'll see it. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'll use both of them. Yes. Yeah, get such a. And then when did you change? Oh, you come with overalls here. Mercedes. Talent, oh yeah. But let me charge the phone first. Let me charge it first. Charge first. Charge. Mbombela. Please, Fatih, please make it a video, ne? Like this, a video, while I'm. When they cue me, I'll tell you. How many minutes? We're 2 minutes away. Save battery there. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, the first half has gone by and the TS Galaxy have got the lead in this match. Siwelele are chasing. Siwelele making changes already in the starting in the second half. Having to bring on fresh legs. Gape Morale as the player to come off here. Bringing on just someone to consolidate in the center here. Someone wearing jersey number 23, Grant Mahaman. As the player introduced by coach Siema. It was very evident on Jape Moralo's performance at first half. Didn't really look too promising as it should. So Grant Magerman has come on now to play the very important role here and help his team have a better defensive state. And tell you that the next 45 minutes will tell a tale between the two sides. TS Galaxy have not made a change. Mvelase Mkaka still in play here, still instrumental for their team. And Takasane Mbanjwa is the goalkeeper to have conceded a goal in this match, and they've made one change, that is Siwelele. No, Rapo got a yellow card, and after pulling down Mahlambi in that instance. Now here's an attempt here, almost Tape Era got to concede. Vincent Pule looking for something, denied movement here. Matuna. Stellies are leading Marumo Kellens by a goal, and Natal Rich Boys are also leading Chipa United by a goal here. Orlando Pirates and Orbit College still 0-0. Remember, Orbit College is one of the feeder clubs for Orlando Pirates, so they have everything to prove whenever they're playing against the Orlando Pirates team. That is the Orbit College players. The likes of Saleng cannot play against his club, that is Orlando Pirates, because he's with the team that they've loaned him into, that is Orbit College. Now here's a movement here. Mlungi Simbunjana. Bunjana! Oh, out of nowhere. Seen Mbunjana piercing through here with the counter-attack, but his final touch had already run out of engine by the looks of things, but it looked really promising for Mlungi Simbunjana with that counter-attack movement. So asking questions quite early. That's TS Galaxy. Want to find themselves getting more goals in this match. Converting their chances whenever they get to move forward. Magerman. Our ball is gone out for a throw in here. Our switch of play. Rapo with the attack. Mbunjana receives, but a ball, or rather whistle, has been blown here in favor of Lintu down. Now here's the attempt from Mlungi Simbunjana. Made a very impressive run, but Takasane Mbanjwa, captain to captain again. I did say that this battle between the two gentlemen is going to be of interest. That is Nyiko Mobi and Mlungi Simbunjana. Great senior players who have so much respect for each other as football brothers. Tape Era's clearance not convincing. Mlungi Simbunjana comes to the rescue. He switched his game up, that is Mlungi Simbunjana at second half. So making sure that he's available for every movement of the ball. He was there attacking, and now he has fallen back to assist defensively. Tape Era almost put him under pressure unnecessarily with the poor clearance of the ball, but Mbunjana came to the rescue quite early to then clear the ball and get it out of trouble before it could cause any harm towards their team, especially with the lead that they have. Vincent Pule has gone wide. It finds Ndebele punching long Poor communication, but Mbunjana to the rescue. Senior of the seniors, Mkaka. Mbunjana. The man with the brace, the 21-year-old, sends a cross into the box, but not convincing enough with his cross here. Oh, the flag was up for offside too. It caught the young man in an offside position. And it's Mahlambi making great movements, going into the box and just receiving the ball, but the timing of his run was quite early. Well, still a lot to learn. That is Mahlambi. All in good time and everything shall pay off. Vincent Pule. Maki Dikiti goes for a strike here. He wants to crack it early too with his long-range shots. It is Maki Dikiti making interesting attacks in terms of his movement. Just not getting the right finish whenever he gets a chance here. All in good time. Tape Ira goes long. Puso Ditejane to receive. Comes against Mahlangu. Puso Ditejane. It's not given much space whenever he's trying to make a movement towards the box, because they know what he can do whenever the ball is on his feet. Sundamane. Bunjana. Mkaka. Velase's first touch is not of the greatest, but regains position here. Velase looking for an option. Mahlambi is in the box. Mahlambi goes for a curler. He's on a roll, he's on a move, he's on a mission and a half. And searching for his hat trick. Maybe wants to join his fellow teammate, that is Puso Ditejane, who's on a hat trick already this season. And this man, Siwelele Mahlambi, the 21-year-old, bent his body really well. But the curler did not really get executed as I'd hope he would. So he's got to get it better next time around, but great movement coming from Siwelele Mahlambi. Very instrumental going forward here. Tape Ira. Lithuania. Good touch from Lithuania. Velase not reading the touch from Lithuania. Could not make the run early. Kampani Lungu. Guided by Lithuania. Lungu with a turn. He's an option here. Maki Dikiti with a good turn. Still Maki Dikiti. Tape. Follow up by Vincent Pule. Maki Dikiti denies. The Tape Ira denied Vincent Pule. And he celebrates after that. Oh, threatening moments. But staying strong with the double save. That's Tape Ira. It was Maki Dikiti with the initiation. And Vincent Pule with the follow-up. At the important block from Kuluman and Damane, denying Kampani and Lungu that attempt that almost saw Siwelele getting that one goal for themselves. Oh, great turn too coming from this young man. That is Sifio Maki Dikiti. Now they can simply say they are safe for now. Have not considered a goal yet in this match. Well, they've got great record playing at home. Tape Ira knows how many clean sheets is kept here at home. So he wants to continue where he left off. Sanoka. Oh, that header from Sanoka almost inviting trouble. Mahlambi was pressing. Mahaman denied access here. Matuna. Ball is wide. Velase looking for an option in the box. He should be the option in the box. Mahlambi comes in quite early. Here's a movement here for Keller. Puso Ditejane. Ditejane. Oh, there's a handball here from Lutuli. I had to put his hand out because Ditejane was going to have a view of the goalkeeper and would be able to pick a spot here. Beats his man here on the trailing right hand. Got the handball out of Siwelele Lutuli. Coach Greg Itafia, the goalkeeper coach of TS Galaxy, he's happy with the performance so far from Tapeira. No mistakes committed, but more on Mbanjwa, who's seeing the attack from TS Galaxy team. Vela says giving guidance to Matuna, the senior man that is Mpom Velase, alongside Mlungi Simbunjana, just guiding it, the 25-year-old Siwelele Matuna, how he can get a goal from this set piece. A wall of 5 men put in by Tagasani Mbanjwa. There's also Ndamane in that position. Matuna is there too. Matuna! Crossbar denies! A great attempt from the young man, that's Matuna. Buso di Tejane. The Tejane pierces it in. Sanoka denies. Lands on Nico Mobi. Great mentorship from the senior players. Like from Velasi, took the first set piece at first half and it just got it bouncing off the wall. This time around, it's just the young man, that is Matuna. And wow, crossbar just denied Matuna the glory here, the celebration from a set piece. Mbunjana. Mlu. Now trying to find Mahlambi. Mbunjana. Back to Mahlambi. Lithuania goes for a cross this time around, but Mvela says far off. Ditejana is also just wide. Did not really come close. Weight of the pass from Mahlambi would not be that strong. Needs a bit of training too, the young man, just to gather his power on the ball. Now Neo Rapo combines with Vincent Pule. Pule sends the ball up. Rapo's in his original position this time around. And they're always forced to go all the way back. That is Siwelele. Trying to create a movement here for Makitiki Tipat. Could not get his touch right. So Makitiki wants to cause trouble for Tapeira. See Cote d'Ivoire upon. Likes of coach Andre Arendse up on his feet, and Likhono Nosiema. It's been less of him just getting up and shouting instructions to his players. So no of Andre Arendse, and Lala K also adding instructions to the players. Now Siema eventually stood up. Now Rapo sends the ball into the box here, looking for Ndebele. Siwelele going to make a change by the looks of things. Now here's the movement here. Buso Ditejane has got an option to play Mvelase. Ditejane looking for glory. Still, Siatumuza on the movement. Can he releases something into the box? That is Umkaka, but too little too late with his pass. The defense dropped in too deep. Umkaka, again another chance. Now here's a chance for Matambi! He was in a good place. Onside too. Coach Bernard Parker just in disbelief in how he just pinpointed that pass to find Mahlambi. That is Mgaga. And he timed his movement very well. He was onside. Happiness on the young man on a chase for a hat-trick indeed. Mbanjwa. Kuluman Ndamane gets a yellow card here. There's the foul coming out of Kuluman Ndamane. Christian Siwelele to come on. Yeko Mobi as the player compromised. Sanoka will wear the captain's armband. I can safely tell you that Coach just thinking things through here and trying to better the play. Making changes on their players too, but it just seems to be not working as they hope it would. Now here's a movement. Vincent Pule. Bunjana guiding Pule. Pule goes down. Velas drops deep to collect. Mahlambi receives. Lithuania does some around, he's offside. Get the smile from the assistant ref as Coach Adnan is whispering something into his ear while the young man receives the ball here, sharing a laugh. Orlando Pirates are now leading Orbit College by a goal to nil. Polokwane City and Devon City still 0-0. Set piece in place. Neo Rapo. Magaman is also there. Now cross into the box here. Siwelele is in the box. But took a very awkward bounce. Could not land on the green and white jersey. Clearance not as great as they thought it would. Ndebele now wins himself a corner kick. So Siya Ndebele. Corner kick in place. Rapo. Good ball in the box. Yeah, Siwelele with the header. No, played it pretty well into the box, just lacked the ball to cross the line. Puso Ditejane is on a shift and on a speed, keeps the ball alive here. Ditejane. Now Rapo guys Ditejane out. Again going for a cross here, and Velas with a touch. Matuna. Matuna keeps the ball alive. Matuna sends it wide. Cut back into the box here. Here's a chance for Lishwenyo. Could not get his touch right. Smagaman. Sail is on the run. Makes the call. Mbunjana covers ground. Tape Ira makes the call here. Mbunjana and Tape Ira. Miscommunication. Yeah, says could not hear you. Wanted to play it safe. There was a player pressing him. Rather safe than to cry. Now Magaman drills it in. Nobody to get a touch here. Going long this time around. Looking for Ditejana on the counter attack. Sanoka goes back to Ndebele. Debele. Vincent Pule. Brushes off his hand, but the ref waves play on Neo Rapo. Kampani Lungu with a touch here. Makitiki did not read the movement, but the flag had gone up for offside. Now, fresh legs for Sia Tumuza. Spanners to come on. Bringing on a Zigote for Tantam Kaka for Seluleko Matlambi. Matlambi gets to be rested. The fresh legs that are being introduced for TS Galaxy. Will look really good. Tapeira. Lithuania. Puso Ditejane. Trying to make sure that lots of Obulake Sibande gets a few minutes on the legs. It did mention the coach that a few players will be given a run as the clock moves. The likes of Junior Zindonga introduced here. Just to rest a few players. Looking at the upcoming fixture. Trying to make something here. Zindog, the new man, not sure what he wanted to do with the ball here. Could not really release a pass on time. This time around, denied access for going forward. Former Marisburg player, that's Junior Zindoga. Zimbabwean born. Now here's a man with fresh legs. Wants to take on a Neo Rapo, but Rapo's got the bike on him. Makitikiti wants to turn. Seen less of the ball, that's Makitikiti. Seems as though Makitikito with the player that will be coming off. Lee is the player to come on. Similar subs that they had made. And, Ayir. Ayir is also introduced. So was introduced as a sub in their match against Pulukwane City. That's Ayir. Going to add on as a number 10 there, just behind Lee. Similar changes as the previous match that's done by Coach Litono Losiema. Oh, here's the movement. Ayir. Oh, finds Magaman. Magaman looking for space. TS Galaxy are defending with all they have here. There's a movement from Neo Rapo. Oh, great drill off the ball here coming from Rapo. He's making great movements, and the coach Siema is also just up on his feet and applauding the performance coming from Neo Rapo. Oh, here's a chance again. The ball drilled into the box here. No ball in play. Ball is wide. Ayir, keepers off the line here. Ayir wants to take a size, but could not really size it on time. The ball is cleared before it could cause any trouble here. Oh, no, Rapo is out. Baliti comes on. Baliti comes on with a touch too. For Neo Rapo. Ayir. Baliti. Still. Like is the option there. Damane was the Tower of Terror, always clearing things before they could cause trouble his way. Baliti. Remember, signed back in the 2021-22 season by Coach Thabo September and the DSTV Diski Challenge team, alongside his fellow teammates then, that is Boy Madingwane. Hape Moralo was also part of that team, could cross into the box from Baliti. TS Galaxy were ninth on the log. Now a win here will push them up to 5th on the log. Orlando Pirates jumping in onto the top 8 if it ends with a win for them. Stellies also 11th. Natal Rich Boys 13th on the log. Oh, here's a pass gone wrong here. Now Tapir delaying his pass here. Junior Zindoga was recently announced by TS Galaxy. The TS Galaxy movement is looking promising. 6 points, and they'll be moving 5th on the log here. Orlando Pirates also jumping onto the top 8 Oh, the bottom half, Siwelele 12 on the log. And the last team on the log is Chippa United, who are currently behind with their match underway. Well, the Natal Rich Boys have the lead and Stellies have the lead. So, we'll wait and see what will play out in the 90th minute in all the 5 matches that are playing live in the World of Champions. Magaman sets up a set piece for himself here. Forest of players in the box, good height on the ball here. Headed out by Zindoga, the Zimbabwean international. 27 years of age, this man. Wearing jersey number 9 for TS Galaxy. That is the junior Zindoga. Corner kick. Ayer to take this one. Still height in the box. Can they land something here? Good ball into the box here. Tape Ira collects. But whistle was blown for a foul here. I think there was a pushing towards the goalkeeper. Current results underway. Orlando Pirates leading Orbit College. Polokwane City and Devon City, no goal scored yet. Chippa United are behind. And KZN Stellies at home are leading Marumo Gallants. TS Galaxy at home are leading Siwelele. Now ball into the box here. It looks as though tonight is a night of the home teams to take the lead here. If you check on all the matches, TS Galaxy playing at home, Natal Rich Boys also playing at home. So when you are home today, you collect maximum points and nothing but a lovely band to support the collection of points. Stellies also got the lead against Marumo Gallants at home. The Sea Robbers also registering a win here. Puso Ditejane wants to make it 3. Velase. Velase's skill finds Ditejane. Now a movement that needs to have an end product. Ditejane with a turn. Ditejane still. Ditejane with a curler. Denied completely. Yeah, he has a chance again for Matuna. Now they're making very impressive movements as far as TS Galaxy players are concerned. Lungi Simbujana having a very instrumental role in the center. Ayer, ball is wide. Baliti. Like wants to keep the ball alive here. Throw in for Siwelele. TS Galaxy are making changes. I think Mpom Velase has run his race. And Victor Litualo is the player to come on. Great performance and display from Mpom Velase, improvising as a number 9. And now Victor Litualo will take the position of number 9 here in display. Can he get a goal just as he comes on? Take their time in making the throw-ins, also rest some legs in some of the players. That's all that they ever done today. As they're trying to take the lead as much as they can. 79 minutes gone here. Christian Saile. Not given space or room to play here. Another movement denied by the TS Galaxy players. Baliti. Vincent Pule. Mangaman is putting a guideline here. Baliti. Vincent Pule. Pule with a cross. Now movement here, Mbunjane and Zindong are not really communicating the way they should. Tejane sees himself on side, flag stays down. Looking for an option here. Victor Litwalo. Tejane making a call. Litwalo going for Zindonga. Zindonga going for a cross. Yeah. Ooh, Tejane was well positioned to receive that. Oh man, that's cleared the ball out of danger. Is Sanoka. Good pass. Iarute pass. Victor Litwalo. That's Christian Saile. Is not really understanding what he was called offside for. Movement here. So a player that's been very instrumental is Siwelele Lutuli. Ball is in the air, yeah. Baliti. Still in play, Lutuli. Magaman. Zindonga tightening up to Magaman. Christian Saile. Saile, former Kaizer Chiefs man, with his famous step over, forces matters but not giving space. And Kuluman Ndamane with a superb clearance here. Making sure that no room or no space is given to any of the opponents that are trying to crack the defense. It's been a very solid defense for TS Galaxy so far. That's Ndamane, a soldier in army indeed, and a soldier at war that wants to find his team collecting maximum points in this match to find themselves in a good play so far. Zindonga. Litwenyo. Tejane denied access to that ball. That's Puso Tejane. Ball is wide. Christian Saile. Saile cannot really land a good shot of the ball. That's Christian Saile. Now Puso Tejane denied by Lutuli. That movement. Coach Adnan applauding the play from his teammates. Now, it's going to be a card here served to Sibande, committing that foul there. As this young man, Sibande, Kobulwake Sibande, gets a yellow card. Came on as a sub and already has registered himself in the referee's box. Lutuli with a pass. Might be heavy for Baliti. Keeps it alive. Wins himself a corner kick. That's Baliti. Oh, Mutawong is limping. Wants to get onto the pitch and then go down. Yet he was upside. Calling for a medic to quickly come and attend to the injured player. He had ample time to shake that pain off. while he was outside, but to delay play and momentum, you'd come onto the pitch and then just go down. Well, remember the hashtag SSDiski. See at 2 moves, I have got the lead. And if you share your sentiments and your thoughts on your social media, that will be read. And you'll then be the fan that always gets to engage whenever the game is taking place. Set piece put in. Vincent Pule hoping to get a flick here. Lithuania clears the ball. Baliti and Ayer competing for something here. Vincent Pule. Pule again drizzle through. Christian Siwelele. Siwelele again. Siwelele looking for Maraman. Maraman with a strike again for Maraman. Pule! No space for Siwelele to get something out of this match. 4 minutes remaining on the clock. TS Galaxy on the counter attack here. And the man that's making impressive movement is Pesi Klematuna. Ball is sent wide to Macbeth Mahlangu. So Mahlangu making the movement. Damane. Back to Mahlangu, winding down the clock as much as they can here. Long range pass looking for Matuna, but did not really land on Matuna. Adnan not happy. Coach is showing some frustration in terms of why the ball was played long, unnecessarily so. They've got the lead already. Why not rotate the ball as much as they can? Vincent Pule to Ndebele. Ndebele's got an option to find Baliti. Pure Baliti, 1v1. But sends it back to Siya Ndebele. Likay makes the movement. Sets up a pass here. Christian Siwelele is late with the movement here. Sanoka goes down. Buso Ditejane. Ditejane is on the counter attack here. Litwalo is the option. Zindora is the option. Ditejane's pass as rather a wasteful pass. Wanted to go for an outer foot instead of him putting a test to Takazane Mbaja with a shot would have been better. Zindora receives. Can he share the ball here? Christian Siwelele. Christian Siwelele. Looking for an option, that's Siwelele. Vincent Pule. Pule. Ear. Ear's pass is diffused by Ndamane. Zindonga. Ear wins the ball again. Victor Litwalo. Spande. Clearance not of the greatest from Spande. Does not land in any of the TS Galaxy players. But ball is still live from Vincent Pule. Spande. Victor Litwalo. Former Skukuna United player, that's Victor Litwalo. Ball is won in the center. Siya Ndebele is looking for an option here. Apio Baliti collects. Likay. It's guided out by Damane. And the Mahlangu there. Baliti sends the ball into the center here. Lutuli. Sanoka. Christian Siwelele again. Siwelele with a turn. Siwelele stays strong. And the referee blows for a whistle here. Christian Siwelele has been brought down by Khanyana Lithuania. Good day in the office for Khanyana Lithuania. Nothing much, or not much, was exploited from him. TS Galaxy are making a change for Buso Ditejane. Bringing on another fresh legs, that is Tando Nkosi. The new signee getting his minutes. Buso Ditejane celebrating and just applauding Tando Nkosi, who's just come on. Sanoka! Sanoka made good movement. Only 4 minutes will be added on in this match. Now Tape Ira, who went down the clock. The 90 minutes has already lapsed. And the team that has got the lead here as the TS Galaxy. Can they hold on for as long as they can? If anything was to favor them, the home win would go a long way for TS Galaxy. The next match, they'll be visiting Orbit College. That will be on Saturday the 30th. It will be an evening match. Then visit Natal Rich Boys before coming back to play at home. That's TS Galaxy. Magaman wins possession of the ball, but struggle with the control here. There's 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Can we see something out of it? Yet to see if Siwelele will get a goal in this match. Lekay. Balit is in the box now. Lekay making a movement. Oh, his pass to Lutuli, very heavy and very wide too. This band is not happy with the ref's decision here and wants to launch a protest, while the ref is waving play on as the time is just not in his favor. Debele. Oh, TS Galaxy will be facing Orbit College over the weekend. Siwelele hosting Natal Rich Boys. Well, the Natal Rich Boys, after playing Siwelele, they'll be facing TS Galaxy. Interesting times, interesting fixture too. That same teams will be facing one another. Bali with a ball in the box here, looking for height. Magaman is outside. Sanoka. He's put in great work in terms of his role at Sanoka. Was more offensive and defensively. Adding value in both phases of the team. Just not lucky enough to convert the chances that they've been coming their way. Tagasani Mbanjwa going long here. Victor Litwalo looking for Zindonga. Baliti with a turn. Still Baliti. Sanoka. Ndebele. Passage play. But not really strong with the pass here. Baliti quickly plays the ball and lands on him again. Sets up a good pass. Lekay. Too wide with the pass too, that's Lekay. Can we see a strike maybe coming from one of the players? Vincent Pule! Tape Ira with a save here. Very important save in the dying minutes of the game. That's TS Galaxy goalkeeper. Christian Saile had put in so much pressure, but denied access by Tape Ira. Ball is quickly played by Siwelele. That's Baliti's pass. It lands on Tape Ira's hands. Now, there's the movement from Vincent Pule. Good pass, sending it into the box here. And that touch from Christian Saile was denied by Tape Ira. And the follow-up save from Macbeth Mahlangu. Very important save for TS Galaxy. Almost considered a goal in the dying minutes of the game, the last minute of the game rather. But Tape Ira was up for the task. Well, they put in a good shift, that is the Siwelele players. They were just unfortunate and rather not lucky enough to convert the chances that they were creating in the final third. And this man, Adnan, registers another win for TS Galaxy at home. Well, home games have been paying really well for TS Galaxy. Can they continue where they left off? Mlungisi Mbunjana, the birthday boy today, with an amazing performance just to award himself the man of the match accolade in this match. He was the greatest soldier in the army. He was the greatest Siyadumuza man to put in a great shift defensively and offensively. Tagasani Mbanjwa was just not his day in the office today. Less of him being tested, but the chances that got to TS Galaxy way were converted by the young man, that is Mahlambi. TS Galaxy 2 and Siwelele nil at full time. Yeah, I'm running. I'll try.